Welcome back. Today we're going to make a few trout spinners. I'm going to show you how easy this thing is and how affordable it is. So let's watch my funny introduction. Gotta love my bobblehead. And I looked up how much bobbleheads would cost, a custom one. A little over $100 for a bobblehead. I don't think that's worth it. It looked like me though. That's kind of cool. So we're going to make a trout spinner. And so I'm going to turn the camera down. And so, whoa. So, by the way, none of these things are expensive. And we can make 60 plus of these trout spinners. And how much does a trout spinner cost nowadays? About $6 to $7, right in there, $6 range. So you're going to buy these. You could buy these with the eye in it or not. So, and if you don't buy it with an eye, you can have one of these little tools. These little quick set or quick twist tools will make this eye for you. So $14 for that if you want to buy that. So really nice. So basically, what is a trout spinner? Pretty simple. It's just got a spinner, a weight, and a hook on it, right? So we're going to need hooks. We'll bring the hooks over here and use those when we get to them. So you could choose lots of different colors. Now, I love these inline blades. Inline blades don't need a clevis. So what we can do on it, we could put the inline blade right through there, just like that. And then we're going to put a bead on there, a metal bead or a glass bead or whatever. I like using these metal ones because it adds a little bit of weight to it. So that right there, there's your trout spinner right there. Right there's your trout spinner. It was just a little bead right there. Now, you put a weight on it. There's lots of different weights. I have a bunch of them coming tomorrow. Different colors and stuff like that. Kind of fun. And you can take this and you can just stick this right there. And now we've got, a weight on there and a nice little spinner. So voila, that thing just spins like crazy now, doesn't it? Now, if we want to put some color on this, you can just go to the craft store or something and just buy these. Or if you got a fly fishing store. So, red works really good because it kind of looks like salmon eggs. And so red works really good. So you can put a couple beads on there just like that. So now, what's next, Mike? Well, what's next is the hook. So we want to make sure that we have clearance from the blade to the hook, which we do have. So, that blade is above the bottom bead. So there's what we got right there. What do you call these? Clamps. So you can just take the clamp. Sort of measure it, make sure that you're right there. A little more up. All right. So now I clamp it and I can bend this around the tip, right, like that. And I bent it around that little tip. It's a really small clamp, by the way, so I don't want a real big hole, or loop. So there we go. Now we're going to move that clamp another 45 degrees so we can square that or center the loop up on the wire. So we're just going to bend that just like that. Now we're ready to wrap the wire. So, but we got to put a hook on now, right? Red hook on there. Now with trout lures, I really don't want to go with a big hook. Usually size 10 works really, really well. Maybe an 8, but I use 10s. So I'm going to take this off. We're going to slide this over that and let it hang. So now we've got our hook on there and we're ready to wrap that tag in around the wire. So now the tag in is now we're just wrapping it about 3 or 4 times. That's up to you. Really not going to come loose. So here we go. We're just wrapping and wrapping. And there. I always just use snips. And voila. And you've got yourself I'm going to tuck that tag end in a little bit. A little bit of a tag on there, so it doesn't catch on weeds and stuff like that. That is a finely tuned spinner. Toss that baby out there, and it's just going to spin. Pretty nifty, huh? And you probably thought that was going to be hard to do. So we'll put that in a little package. There you go. Should have grabbed that. That's packaged to go. Look at that. That is how easy it is to make a spinner. Weigh this and put the weight on the back of the box so people will know how much it weighs. We'll go with units to ounce. So here's our ounces. So here you go. We'll put that little guy on there. And that is how much it weighs. 0.17 ounces. Exactly. So people know how heavy it is. Stick that in there. And voila. 1/6 of an ounce. How cool is that? That's pretty cool. Okay, so that's it. That is how you make a spinnerbait. Real simple. I'll put some links down below so you can get you can get a kit. I'll just put a kit down there. And for $14 or whatever, you can make 10 of them. So yeah, about $1.50 each. So you can actually have a pretty good time with it. But you can just make your own spinners, and spinners catch everything. They'll catch bass, they'll catch trout, they'll catch crappie, they'll catch perch, they'll catch anything. I mean, they catch salmon. I mean, bigger hook though. You're not going to keep a salmon on that hook. And the nice thing too, we have one river in the area, the Williamsons. You can't use barbed hooks. So I can make a lot of these with, not with treble hooks. I can make a lot of these with a single hook. I can still use a barb, but I can't use a treble. So I can make a slew of these just for the Williamsons River for red-banded trout. So I hope you enjoyed that little tutorial. Do a little editing because the camera went out of focus. Anyway, enjoy the bobblehead because I like it.